Good morning, everybody. How are you doing today? We are doing our chair workout. We're going to jump right into it here. We've already got the video loaded up, so we are going to check on all that. Let's unhinge this chat here so I can see what you guys are talking about today. All right, we'll pop that right there. Alrighty then. Now I can see that there. Let's move back over to here. All right. Redo this here. Boom. Yeah. All right. Got the chat here. Got that there. We got an excellent update. And let's hit the add so we don't get rudely interrupted. Get everything set up. record button, and then we're going to get on with this workout. It's just 10 minutes. We're going to be over and done. Then we'll talk a little bit about weight and fitness. And if anybody's on talking, we'll stay on. If they're not, I'm going to jump off and enjoy my Saturday. But I told you guys I would be here every single day for the next 90 days. That was 5 days ago. For the next 85 days, we're going to be here every day. We're going to be here every day doing a workout on the chair, one of the workouts on the internet. And I could have found any excuse today not to do this. I had 2 or 3 lined up in my head but I just started turning equipment on and said, look, you can't quit after 5 days. Come on now. It's just 10 minutes. Let's do 10-minute workout, get it over with. If nobody's on, then we'll move on with our day. If people are on, we'll talk about weight, fitness, weight loss, and stuff like that. We'll just do our chair workout and see what's going on. Talk about the max boost, how I'm feeling, what's going on. But if not, then I'll just get off. But these are for you. I'm recording each one for me, and we're gonna put together a whole series when we get done with this in 90 days. Probably when I get back from Thailand, because I'll be so excited about going to Thailand when this is all over. And hopefully I'll have lost some weight and I will feel better and look better and have more energy and a bigger sex drive. So all this stuff is supposed to happen if I do these chair workouts and I take this max boost. I cut my food intake and drink plenty of water. So all this stuff is supposed to happen, so we'll see if it does happen. But it takes consistency, and you have to do it every single day. You have to be consistent, so I'm going to try to be consistent. I'm not going to try to be consistent. I'm going to be consistent, okay? So let's start this up. Let me hit the record button and then start it up. All right, we are back again with a 10-minute workout. It is day 5 or day 6. I think it's day 6. And we're going to do our chair workout. 10 minutes. Total body chair workout for weight loss at home without a gym. And you guys can see it right here. It'll be right here. And you'll watch the timers with me. And here we go.
Hey, here goes the deal. We're going to be doing 1 minute of each exercise. It's going to go into a circuit format. We're going to go for 10 minutes. This is a 10-minute seated workout. You don't need any equipment at all. All you need is just your chair. Now, if you like these workouts, head on over to DonovanGreenFitness.com to support the channel by becoming a paid subscribe member. It's $14.99 a month, which is what you pay pretty much for nothing. Is inexpensive, so support this guy so I can keep on providing you with amazing content. Okay, let's get started. We're going to get ready. We're going to scoot to the edge of that chair. Hands are going to go like this. I'm going to go 1 out, 2 out. Okay, here we go. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. The goal is for you to burn as many calories as you can, and that's what I need for you to do. I need for you to burn as many calories as possible. I don't care if you're standing or sitting down. It doesn't matter. You give me all you can. Keep your stomach tight.
I forgot to keep my stomach tight, so I'm glad you reminded me.
I'm bringing the left over the right, then the right over the left. I'm always alternating. Nice. I'm going to show you what's next when we get to that 10-second mark so you know what's coming up. Come on, keep on burning, stomach tight. The heart rate should be climbing already. Woo! Keep it up, 10 seconds. This is next. Don't start yet until you hear that beep. You keep on going. I'm going ahead of you. 3, 2, 1, all right, switch. Let's go, come on, work over, work over. When you're kicking out and the arms goes above the head, you're not just going up this way, you're going up and over, so you want to activate the oblique muscles. It's all here, right here. Come on, keep that pace. If you can go as fast as I'm going, go as fast as I'm going. But remember, this is your workout, not mine. You do what you can. Move at your tempo. Woo. I feel that heart rate going up. Yes.
My internet is crap. I'm sorry, Twitch.
Keep it going. You got this. Keep it up. Come on. Give me some more work. Don't stop. We're just getting started. You only have 10 minutes to give me all you can. This is next.
Come on now. Come on now.
Punch. Up. Up. Punch. Mix it up a little bit. Right, left, left, right, left. Mix up the consequence, the sequences. Come on. Breathe. Breathe. That's it. Come on, I'm watching you. I'm watching you. Oh, you're breathing hard
Yeah.
yet? If you are, that's a good thing. Because we are working. Grip. You got it. Here's next. I'm just going to kick that leg out. That's all I'm doing. I'm going to rest the upper body, extend that leg out. Go. Now, when I'm extending the leg out, remember, I'm not smacking the floor hard. Okay, I'm not smacking hard. I'm tapping the floor. Tapping, tapping, tapping. That's right. Come on. If you can sit, you can get fit. Remember that. That is the slogan. That's what we do. Keep on pushing, keep on pushing, keep on pushing.
Come
Woo,
on.
Feel those thighs
6 minutes.
working.
6 minutes to go.
Be proud of
There you
yourself.
go.
If you hear me right now, be proud of yourself because you did not give up, okay? You're not giving up. You're here because you want it. Now, all you got to do is stay committed.
Yep. That's what I'm talking about this morning.
Committed.
Staying committed.
Woo. Let's go. Come on. Keep it up. We're going to work the inner thigh and the outer thigh next. We're going to open the legs, close the legs. Open the legs, close the legs, okay? 5 seconds more. Okay, it's right here. Okay, here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Oh, boy. I'm going to use my hands to
I'm
help
going to
me
lean back a little
because
bit.
my inner thigh is on fire. Woo. Come on. But I'm not really cheating. I'm just giving myself enough assistance so I can keep on going. I don't want to stop. I want to burn calories the whole time
Keep that stomach
for the
tight.
10 minutes that we have
Keep
together.
that stomach tight.
Woo. Come on. Go, 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 go.
Come on. We'll be at 5
Yep.
minutes. We'll be halfway through.
Yell and scream for your mama. Ain't nobody coming to help. Ain't nobody. Whew, I've tried, and my mother never come and help me. As a matter of fact, she'd be laughing at me in the background.
Whoa.
Come on, 15 seconds left.
This burns. This burns if you're doing it right. This burns.
Yes, we're going to go to side bends. Keep on going. I'm going to show you what's next.
Come on.
Okay, side bends. The hands are going to go behind the head, and we're going to go here. You keep on going. Don't stop
Come on,
until I
let's
say
go.
All right, let's go. When you go into that side bend position, make sure you are keeping your stomach tight. I'm to the edge of the chair, and I'm going as far as I can go without me hurting my back. Only the stomach. I want only right here doing the work. Make sense? Yes, Donovan. It makes sense. Woo.
At least we're not doing the leg things
Let's go.
anymore.
Let's go. Keep on pushing. Keep on pushing.
All right, that's 5 minutes now. Here we
We're gonna
go.
follow my lead. In other
Here we
words,
go.
whenever I give the command, you're going to do it. So when I say jump,
All right.
you're going to lift both legs
Here we
off the
go.
ground as high as you can, and you're going to
Last
jump.
3
okay?
exercises.
You're still staying seated. When I say jump, you
Yep.
jump. You get it. You're going to understand it.
Come on.
What's he saying? I don't know what
We're
he's
already
saying.
almost done.
Don't worry. I'm
I'm
here to
glad you
help
joined me.
Woo. All right, time. Okay, bring your feet together. When I say jump, you jump. Ready? Jump. 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 If you can't pick both legs up, jump. Do one leg at a time. Jump. That's going to be your one, okay? Jump. If you're doing single leg, lift them twice. Jump. 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 Got it? Jump. 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 Come on, more power. Jump. Jump. Oh, yeah. Jump. Jump. You can't believe you're feeling this while you're sitting down, right? I know. Jump. You're with a crazy guy. Jump. Jump. Yes. Jump. Come on. Jump. Oh. Woo. That's what I'm talking about. You did so good. I'm going to give you a little bit of break. 5 seconds of rest time. We're going to throw punches in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Throw those punches. Punch, 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 punch,
Keep that stomach tucked in. Keep that stomach. Tighten that stomach.
Just remember, it doesn't matter. You're sitting down, you're standing up. You're still working out.
You're still doing something.
I don't know why so many people believe if you have an injury and you can't do what you used to do. Guess what? You can't. But you can do this. This is not a baby thing, okay? I'm a fit guy, and I'm sweating. My heart rate is up, okay? Come on. We're here together, baby. That's what we do. Let's go.
Come on.
Throw those punches.
Throw
them. Throw them
high. Throw them mid.
Keep it up.
Throw them low.
Ooh. Keep
Throw
on
'em
punching
mid.
them. Fix my laces.
Add a little something to it. Make it different.
That's
Add
it.
a little something to it.
Go.
Make it different. Make
Oh,
it
yeah.
sweat.
Woo.
Come on now. Go low.
You got this. Here's what's coming
Go
up
high.
next. I'm going to go down, and I'm going to
Go
open.
high. All right.
All right.
Next move coming up.
Let's go. Fold the hands, arms underneath the thighs, and then you open up to the top. Get to the top. Stomach tight.
This is a sit-up almost. Come on. Crunch that stomach.
Yes.
There you go.
Roll that body up.
There you
Fold
go.
it up. And then open up.
Old man noises.
Come on.
Old man
Give me
noises.
some
Come
more
on.
work. Let's go.
Fat guy
Let's go.
noises.
You're not here to be baby. You're here to work. What do you think this is, huh? You think this is a massage parlor? This ain't no massage parlor. You're not here to get a massage. You're here to want a massage after you finish this exercise. Come on. Let's go. I know you want to stop,
No,
but
don't
don't stop
stop.
right now. You're almost home. You're almost there.
1 minute left.
Don't give up. We're going to run in place in 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, let's bring it home. Come on. Let's bring it home. Bring it home. Push, 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 push. Move the feet.
Sit up straight. Tighten that stomach. Tighten that stomach. Sit up straight.
Come on.
It's
Push.
all legs and thighs.
Push.
Come on.
Push.
Yeah, come
When I
on.
say legs out, feet out,
Feet out. Come on.
Feet in.
Come
out.
on. 30 seconds.
In. Out.
Come on.
Uh-huh.
Come
In.
on. Yeah.
Out.
Come on.
In. Out. In. Out. In. Out. In.
10
that
seconds.
hurt so bad.
Hard. Come on. Let's
Out.
go. Running for the finish line.
Out. Bring it home. 3, 2, 1. That's what I'm talking about. We did it. Let me tell you, I'm going hard. I'm not here to game myself. Listen, I want to burn as many calories as I can possibly burn. If you are drenched in sweat right now, like as if you just ran from the police, you did a great job, okay? Because when we're here working out, I want you to recognize that this is no different. As a matter of fact, this is worse. When you're sitting down, the workouts are worse than standing because you don't have all those extra supporting muscles that you can cheat. You can't cheat while you're sitting down. So you're working way more muscle groups. You understand me? All right, so great work. Leave your comments. I know you're wowed by the fact that you just did this in only 10 minutes, which felt like 35 to 45 minutes. I get it. But repeat this workout again as much as you want. Remember, go to DonovanGreenFitness.com. Join the membership. I need your support so I can keep on creating this content, okay? Without you, there's no me. And there's going to be a lot of people that's going to try to mimic me, but they're not going to be able to do it, okay? Because nobody is doing cheer workouts like what I do. And I'm not being cocky. I'm being very confident. This is my thing. Let's go. You ready? Don't forget.
This is why I picked him. This is why I chose this channel. He does a great workout in 10 minutes. He does a great workout in 10 minutes. All right, I can stop recording that. That's another one in the books. That's another one in the books. Whoo! I need to get some water. Oh man. I usually have a bottle of water in here. I do have a bottle of water, a little small bottle. I have a little taste, a little taste. Oh, how are you feeling? Did you do it with me? Did you do it with me? Were you here with the whole? Oh, my Twitch stream is messed up a little bit. I don't know what's going on with the Twitch stream today. YouTube looks fine, but Twitch looks like it's real choppy, and I don't know why. Ah. That was the 10-minute workout, and I didn't have to do it twice today. Yesterday I had to do it twice because I didn't record the first time. My wife was like, "You did two workouts?" I said, "Yeah, like with 5 minutes in between, I realized I hadn't recorded." She goes, "Well, why are you recording?" I was like, "Well, because I want each one of these to be recorded so um, we know what's going on." So, uh, woo. I don't know why it's so choppy. I hope it's just my end. Twitch, if you're on there, let me know. Is it choppy for everybody? Is it sound and video? Is it my release? Is it my feed? I don't know what's going on. I don't know why Twitch looks so choppy in my view. And my YouTube looks fine, but Twitch looks a little choppy. So, I don't know. Nothing has changed. None of my outputs have changed. I'm not losing any frames, am I? I am dropping some frames. Okay, let's see what that's all about. Why am I dropping frames? All right. Let me stop streaming and start back. All right, I'm still live on YouTube, but I stopped the Twitch stream. All right, let's start it back up. Here we go. It should come right back. Whew. That was weird. I don't know why. Let me see if. Is that better? Yeah, now we're not dropping any frames now. But I'm not going to do the workout again for you, Twitch. I'm sorry. It's Saturday. I had enough excuses not even to do this today. So, welcome back. I'm glad you're back. If you came back, it was just a short blip. I hope you don't get another ad. I apologize if you do, but I wanted to make sure it was smooth for everybody. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. Whew. I really do. I need a full bottle of water. I need a full bottle of water. So let me switch back over here and hit the be right back. And I will be right back. I'm going to grab some water. Thank you for waiting. What else? What else were you gonna do? Got some water. Whoo, man, I'm saying that was a good workout. I worked it. I worked it. You know. Like I said, I got things I can do today. If you guys don't want to come on and hang out, that's fine. I got coffee to drink, so uh, I think what we're gonna do is uh, maybe we'll look at some Twitter, huh? Think we should look at some Twitter? All right, we'll do that. This is always fun. Just in, Walt Disney and DirecTV Sunday announced that they have reached an agreement with the principal Saturday, restoring college football and other programming to the satellite TV providers more than 11 million subscribers. Oh, you got your college football back. There we go. Agreement in principle Saturday. Wow. SEC, week 3 coming at you. The week 3 schedule. Oh, I've lost that. Why have I lost that? Uh-oh. Is there no sound? Hold on, let me go back to this.
Your body is just a
Okay,
body.
never mind. There's just no sound on this. All right, so we got what do we got? We got Alabama at Wisconsin on Fox, Arkansas at UAB, Texas A&M and the Gators, Auburn, New Mexico at Auburn, Kent State at Tennessee, Georgia at Kentucky. That ought to be a good one. That's tonight on ABC. Ole Miss at Wake Forest. Wow, some good matchups today.
That's to billionaires. So this is a lie that the left likes to push, but so it wasn't easy, but finally, after sitting down for hours, I compiled a list of all of Kamala Harris's lies told during the debate with Trump. Let's get into it. Lie number 1. Tax cuts to billionaires. So this is a lie that the left likes to push, but in actuality, Trump's tax cuts benefited everyone, but most notably, the middle class. People with an AGI of 15,000 to 50,000 enjoyed a tax cut between 16% and 26% in the first year alone. And the average tax cut for brackets starting at $1 million was less than 6%. Lie number 2. Trump has not proposed a 20% sales tax. Harris was likely referring to Trump's proposal to raise tariffs on imports. Lie number 3. Kamala claims that Trump left them the worst unemployment since the Great Depression. Now, I've already debunked this claim on my channel before, but I'll do it briefly here. During the COVID lockdowns, the unemployment rate rose to 14.8%, but by the time Trump left office, he slashed that by over half to 6.4%. Lie number 4. She claims that January 6th was the worst attack on democracy since the Civil War. I'm not even going to comment. Lie number 5. She attempts to tie Trump to Project 2025 over and over and over again, despite the fact that he's denounced it over and over and over again. Lie number 6. So the moderator claims that there is no state where it's legal to kill a baby after it's born. Well, there are currently 7 states that have no limit on abortions. Also, former Governor of Virginia Ralph Northam did state that he was not against a post-birth abortion given birth defects or non-viability.
Would permit an abortion even as a woman is essentially dilating, ready to give birth, and she answered that it would permit an abortion at that stage of labor.
And it's done in cases where there may be severe deformities, there may be a fetus that's non-viable. So in this particular example, if a mother is in labor, I can tell you exactly what would happen. The infant would be delivered. The infant would be kept comfortable. The infant would be resuscitated if that's what the mother and the family desired.
Lie number 7. Kamala claims that there is a Trump abortion ban that makes no exception for rape or incest. This is absolutely false on 2 levels. 1, there is no Trump abortion ban, and 2, he believes in 3 exceptions: rape, incest, and life of the mother.
But I believe in the exceptions for rape, incest, and the life of the mother. I think it's very important.
After Roe v. Wade was overturned, it was kicked back to the states. This is now a state issue that cannot be stressed enough. Lie number 8. She claims Trump doesn't support IVF. Again, this is absolutely false and completely baseless. Trump has been a major supporter of IVF, going as far to say that if he gets back in office, he's going to make sure that either the government pays for it or he mandates that the insurance pays for it, so that way the person receiving the treatment pays nothing.
IVF would be free.
So we are paying for that treatment.
All Americans who want it?
For all Americans that get it, all Americans that need it. So we're going to be paying for that treatment, or we're going to be mandating that the insurance company pay.
Lie number 9. She claims that Donald Trump killed the border bill, which really wasn't much of a competent border bill to begin with. It was more of a foreign aid / immigration reform bill with a little bit of border security sprinkled in there for good measure. But again, this is absolutely false with 0 evidence to support this. Donald Trump was not even in office when this happened, and he has no power to influence such things. Lie number 10. The moderators claim that Trump's remarks about Haitian immigrants in Springfield, Ohio, killing and eating pets is false. Yes and no. So here's the truth. It has not been 100% confirmed that pets are being stolen and eaten in Springfield, aside from some unverified Facebook posts. There have been, however, multiple people going to city commission meetings in Springfield complaining about the Haitians, quote, chopping off the heads of ducks and eating them, on top of the many other offenses ranging from sexual assault to vehicular manslaughter.
Really challenge you guys to get out here and do something. These Haitians are running into trash cans. They're running into buildings. They flipping cars in the middle of the street. They're in the park grabbing up ducks by their neck and cutting their head off and walking off with them. And eating them like.
Opening containers in our grocery stores, helping themselves to what's inside and throwing the rest onto the shelves and floors. Pulling off of the highway to publicly clean and gut the roadkill lying there in front of anyone that passes by. Stealing animals from farmers and leaving their severed heads at the side of an old school where children play. Relieving themselves in public, making some barbaric stew out of the birds that live in our park. This is insanity, and it has to stop. What will become of Springfield? Where will we be in 5 years? The thought terrifies me.
Lie number 11. I look at my notes for this. Harris claims that he's been prosecuted for national security crimes, economic crimes, election interference, 34 felonies, and liable for sexual assault. So, here's the truth with this. I've covered some of this, but honestly, I'm going to have to go a lot more in-depth and make dedicated videos to these subjects because it's a huge can of worms. So, for right now, she just gets a big fat Pinocchio. Lie number 12. Harris claims that Donald Trump was not renting to black people in the 70s. So again, I've already covered and debunked this. Go look for the video called Epic Debunking. Needless to say, there is no actual proof that he nor his father ever discriminated. Lie number 13. Harris claims that Trump has disdain for the military. Now, there have been multiple reports of anecdotal hearsay regarding Trump making uncouth remarks about the military, but nothing ever concrete and proven. The only disrespectful remarks that Donald Trump has ever made about a military service member were about John McCain years ago, and that was wrong. Aside from that, Donald Trump has been extremely pro-military and has always treated them with the utmost care and respect, making them one of his top priorities during his administration. Lie number 14. Harris claims that she's made it clear she would not ban fracking. Again, no, she did not. She said in the 2020 VP debate that Biden would not ban fracking.
That Joe Biden will not ban fracking. That is a fact.
She, on the other hand, has
Oh,
always
wait a
been
minute, but he
for
did.
banning fracking.
There's no question I'm in favor of banning fracking. And then there has to be legislation. But yes, and this is something I've taken on in California. I have a history of working on this issue. And we have to just acknowledge that the residual impact of fracking is enormous in terms of the impact on the health and safety of communities.
Lie number 15, she says that she is not taking anyone's guns, yet she has always supported a mandatory buyback program. Now all of a sudden she doesn't support a mandatory buyback program, so you be the judge.
And then this business about taking everyone's guns away. Tim Walz and I are both gun owners. We're not taking anybody's guns away, so stop with the continuous lying about this stuff.
Oh, look, this gun cost me $1 billion if you want to buy it back.
We need an assault weapons ban. I do believe that we need to do buyback. I'm prepared to take executive action and put in place a ban on the importation of assault weapons into our country. Well, there are approximately 5 million, to your point, Craig. We have to have a buyback program, and I support a mandatory buyback program.
How much are the criminals going to get for their gun? Oh, wait a minute, they're not going to buy it. They're not going to turn them back in.
And together, when we win in November, we are an assault weapons ban.
Lie number 16. The moderators try and paint the events of January 6th as though Donald Trump only told his supporters to march down to the Capitol and nothing else, and then after shit hit the fan hours later, jumped on Twitter and told them to be peaceful and go home. And this is not entirely accurate. What Trump actually said to that crowd before the events ensued was that, "I know you will soon be marching over to the Capitol to peacefully and patriotically make your voices heard."
I know that everyone here will soon be marching over to the Capitol building to peacefully and patriotically make your voices heard.
And then he followed up hours later on Twitter telling his supporters to go home and that we are the party of law and order.
But you have to go home now. We have to have peace. We have to have law and order. We have to respect our great people in law and order. We don't want anybody hurt. It's a very tough period of time.
And also, Donald Trump was right when he said Nancy Pelosi admitted fault for not accepting Donald Trump's offer to send in the National Guard.
Responsibility, Terry. We did not have any accountability for what was going on there, and we should have. Should we call the Capitol Police? I mean, the National Guard? Why weren't the National Guard there to begin with?
They thought that they had sufficient resources.
That is not a question of how they had. They don't know.
Does
They
she sound
clearly
drunk to
didn't
you?
know, and I take responsibility for not having them just prepared for more.
Lie number 17. Harris says that Donald Trump incited a violent mob. Again, just covered it. Not true. Lie number 18. Harris claims that officers died in the line of duty on January 6th. This is false. Lie number 19. Harris alludes that Trump was charged with an insurrection. Again, this is simply not true. Lie number 20. Harris perpetuates the Charlottesville hoax, even though it's been debunked time and time and time again, including by yours truly. In actuality, he denounced it an hour and 49 minutes after the events, and then 2 times after. Here's what he really said.
And you had some very bad people in that group. But you also had people that were very fine people on both sides. And I'm not talking about the neo-Nazis and the white nationalists, because they should be condemned totally.
Lie number 21, she claims that Donald Trump told the Proud Boys to, quote, stand back and stand by. So this is partially true, but there is a little bit more nuance to it than meets the eye. Donald Trump was asked by Chris Wallace during a debate in 2020 with Biden if he would denounce white supremacy and militia groups and tell them to stand down. Trump misspoke and said stand back and stand by, leading to confusion and people to think that he is affiliated with the Proud Boys, of which he is not.
Are you willing tonight to condemn white supremacists and militia groups and to say that they need to stand down and not add to the violence in a number of these cities, as we saw in Kenosha and as we've seen in Portland?
Sure,
Are you
I'm willing
prepared to
do
specifically
that,
do it? Well, go ahead, sir.
I would say almost everything I see is from the left wing, not from the right wing.
So what are you saying?
I'm willing to do anything. I want to see peace.
Then do it, sir.
Say it. Do it. Say it. Do you want to call them? What do you want to call them? Give me a name. Give me a
white
name.
Supremacists and
white supremacists.
White supremacists and right
Proud Boys. Stand back and stand by.
Even though they are not a white supremacy group to begin with, their leader, Enrique Tarrio, is actually of Afro-Cuban descent. Lie number 22. The non-biased moderators claim that Donald Trump's remarks about winning the 2020 election are completely false, and that also more than 60 cases were seen by many judges and all dismissed. The truth is that no judges actually looked at these cases, and there's actually quite a lot of substantial and tangible proof to show that there was voter fraud and tampering of evidence. Again, this is a huge can of worms, and I plan to make a dedicated video to this topic alone at some point.
right in with you. Does Kamala Harris offer anything different than what we've seen for the last 3.5 years?
No, not at all. Unfortunately, what we have seen over the last 3.5 years, especially as it pertains to foreign policy, is an administration that has created one crisis after the next, starting with the disastrous withdrawal in Afghanistan, in which she was the last person in the room by her own admission. She has thus far refused to meet with the families of those 13 U.S. service members who tragically died in the suicide bombing at Abbey Gate. And then we saw the Russian invasion of Ukraine, the terrorist attack from Israel, the continued threats emanating in the Indo-Pacific from China. This administration has created a tinderbox around the globe. And you juxtapose that to Donald Trump. When Donald Trump was president, Iran was broke. Under Kamala Harris and Joe Biden, Iran is $100 billion richer because they have allowed the illicit oil trade between China and Iran. That is what is funding Hamas, Hezbollah, the Houthis, and other terrorist networks in the region.
I'm not saying it. He is.
You look at the situation in Ukraine.
I'm not saying it.
Russia invades Ukraine. The United States and Europe spending billions of dollars to support Ukraine. At the same time, Europe is buying Russian gas. It is absolutely insane. And Kamala Harris wants to ban natural gas here in America. So you have a really, frankly, precarious situation, the most precarious since World War II. And I see no difference between Kamala Harris.
And they're sending weapons that can hit Russia.
Debate, though, the media was quick to crown Harris the winner.
In the Constitution on your brainwash tour. Having the explanations here because you don't believe the reader is smart enough to understand the language is kind of propaganda.
Well, no. So do you know who that audience is for?
For people who can't read it.
Yeah, that's a Constitution for third graders.
Yeah. Why are you handing it out to college students?
Let's test your knowledge. Don't open it up. Right. What is the 10th Amendment? Okay, let's get easier. What's the 4th Amendment?
Isn't that the No Quartering Act?
No, that's the 3rd Amendment. How many articles are there in the U.S. Constitution?
There's 8 articles.
7.
7.
What is Article 3 of the U.S. Constitution?
I just want to ask
No,
you a
but
question.
I'm just saying, you came here guns a-blazing.
Yeah.
You do not know more than a 3rd grader about the U.S. Constitution.
If you don't see the irony.
Yeah, I actually know it. You should keep.
I was just going to ask if you see the irony in your own propaganda in the Constitution on your brainwash tour. Having the explanations here because you don't believe the reader is smart enough to understand the language is kind of propaganda.
Well, no. So do you know who that audience is for?
For people who can't read it.
Yeah, that's a Constitution for third graders.
Yeah. Why are you handing it out to college students?
Let's test your knowledge. Don't open it up. What is the 10th Amendment? Okay, let's get easier. What's the 4th Amendment?
Isn't that the No Quartering Act?
No, that's the 3rd Amendment. How many articles are there in the U.S.
He didn't know he was going to get a quiz.
There's 8 articles.
7. What is Article 3
He's a
of the
college
U.S.
student.
Constitution?
I don't know either. I'm 6
No, but I'm
years
just saying,
old.
you came here guns a-blazing.
Yeah.
You do not know more than a 3rd grader about the U.S. Constitution.
If you don't see the irony.
Yeah, I actually know it. You should keep.
At night, big storm, and the Gamecocks show up.
Use. 7 have been arrested for fraud. 19 have been accused of writing bad checks. 117 have directly or indirectly been bankrupted at least 2 businesses. 3 have done time for assault. 71, I repeat, 71 cannot get a credit card due to their bad credit. 14 have been arrested on drug-related charges. 8 have been arrested for shoplifting. 21 currently are defendants in lawsuits, and 84 have been arrested for drunk driving in the last year. How many of you think NBA? How many of you think NFL? Well, the answer is neither. It's the 435 members of the United States Congress.
Mic drop. Oh, that's funny. That's funny.
Is it NBA or NFL?
Is it NBA or NFL? We have discovered that migrants are, in fact, eating cats in Ohio. We have verified the multiple witnesses and visual cross-references. The African migrants in Dayton, the next city over from Springfield, barbecued these cats last summer. Oh my word. Well, you know, maybe cat's good. I don't know. I know my chickens are good. The smoking cat. Look, I don't really like cats. I'm not gonna kill a cat and eat it, but and I have a really twisted sense of humor. Most of y'all know that. But wow. Come on. I'll take things that never happened for 500, Alex. GFY is Elon Musk's last message to San Francisco as he shuts down X headquarters there. Go woke, go broke is no longer a slogan. The man did not actually, come on, this has got to be debunked. This has got to be fake, because there's no way the man spent money on this sign. GFY. Yeah, they're going to Comic-Con. Come on. Through the first of its kind collaboration, DirecTV and Disney are giving customers the ability to tailor their video experience through more flexible options. DirecTV and Disney have long-standing history of connecting customers to the best entertainment, and this agreement furthers that commitment by recognizing both the tremendous value of Disney content and the voting preferences of DirecTV customer evolving preferences. We'd like to thank all the affected viewers for their patience and are pleased to restore Disney's entire portfolio of networks in time for college football and the Emmy Awards this weekend. Good morning, SEC country. It's probably time for me to go start watching some college football if none of y'all are going to show up, or get in my chat and talk to me a little bit today. We've done our 10-minute workout, and I can prove it. I've got a recording of it today. But, come on. She's an absolute idiot. I really can't, I would show you more Kamala Harris videos, but I really cannot stand the sound of her voice. I tell a story about my wife, and my ex-wife, and my wife. My ex-wife has a very pleasant sounding voice, and my wife has a very pleasant sounding voice. The only time I've heard my wife raise her voice is when she's seen a worm in the garden or a mouse or cockroach that scared her in the kitchen. Or when I've bugged her just a little too much and I haven't known. And look, it took me a couple of years in our marriage to know when enough is enough. And I'm a little bit of a picker, and you have to respect the boundaries of the person you're living with, and if they're not comfortable with certain things, then you got to stop. And it took me a little, but since that time, and again, raising her voice or just going quiet, my wife normally would go quiet. But there's something about my psychological makeup, and there's something about me. I don't care how beautiful the woman is, and I don't think Kamala Harris is beautiful, so let's not mix that up. But no matter how beautiful or how, good looking or how whatever, I'm sure there's a lot of girls in New Jersey, and I'm not slamming New Jersey, but I just can't stand the way they talk. I just and Kamala Harris is and I fell in love with my wife the moment I heard her speak. Now that may sound crazy, but we'd been texting back and forth, we'd been emailing back and forth, we'd been Facebook friends. I was learning about her through her Facebook, she was learning about me, and through my Facebook we were exchanging ideas, and I was helping her with resumes and her friends. I was helping her and her friends, but we were having a little bit more conversation than her and her friends as they were trying to do resumes to get into English speaking companies and advance their careers out of college and stuff like that. My wife was just graduating college with a bachelor's degree in chemical engineering. She was a very smart woman, but they all knew English. They all could read, write, but they needed a little help with the vernacular. And I was getting emails back and forth from all five of these beautiful young ladies that are all still friends of mine because they're my wife's college friends and roommates. But I didn't. It took me almost 7 months to get my wife's phone number. Almost 7 months. It was 6 months and some weeks. Since the time that I met her online to the time that I made my first phone call. And when I called my wife and I heard my wife's voice on the phone, I was like, I could listen to this woman talk for the rest of my life. But I can't listen to this.
Opportunity economy means, look, we don't have enough housing in America. We have a housing supply shortage. And what that means, in particular for so many younger Americans, the American dream is elusive. It's just actually
like
not
fingernails
attainable.
on a chalkboard.
So part of my plan is to work with the private sector and housing developers to give them a tax credit, to be able to partner with us as the government, to build, and my goal is 3 million new homes by the end of my first term. In addition, to help people who just want to get their foot in the door, literally, and so giving...
Well, if you're going to start something and try to rip the government off, go ahead and start a construction company the moment Kamala Harris. If you think she's going to win, go ahead and start getting your paperwork ready to start a construction company because you will be able to milk the government for millions of dollars. Just find some farmland in Tennessee or some mountain land in Tennessee and send all your paperwork in because nobody's going to check on this shit. You're building houses with the government's help. They will start filtering money after money. And all you got to do is maybe lay some concrete, get some stuff dug up, and let, as an inspector comes out there and stuff like that and sees you digging holes and get some construction equipment rented, you won't have to put but $100,000 or maybe $200,000 into this project, and you'll probably get millions from the government. That's the kind of policies these are. We want to get with construction companies and or maybe find a way to put your money into construction or building materials or whatever whatever her husband and her think that they can invest in now, you should look at what the Congress and the Senate are investing their money in. If this crazy bitch gets in office, I'm sorry, that was rude. She's the vice president of the United States, but come on.
Access to the resources that can help them fuel those dreams and ambitions. So when I talk about building an opportunity economy, it is very much with the mind of investing in the ambitions and aspirations and the incredible work ethic of the American.
Look, I have an ambition to...
For people, for example, to start a small business.
I have an ambition. I have a small business.
Worked long hours, and our neighbor helped raise us. We used to call her, I still call her, our second mother.
Oh, my word. So I can get money from the government for my small business here? Can I get money? Can I just start getting checks from the government for my small business because I'm sharing my views and trying to get people involved, and I have a small news media outlet, BBC Medic News Media, so my small business see, it's just all government over. It's just let's help the people. Let's help the government. It's just, who do you think pays for all that shit? I know I'm ranting on a Saturday morning and nobody's listening. Oh, the Barbie. Please read the fully shocking investigation with all of the receipts and the first-hand videos and interviews. Narrative busted. ABC News owes Trump an apology. The cat eaters of Ohio. Well, she's right. They just want to appear so cool. They don't care.
This friendly parks worker double-checked about the validity of this sign that reads, "Please do not eat the ducks." And lo and behold, it's a fake. It wasn't approved, and he is being instructed to take it down. He's got his tools. He's doing just that. I would argue, I don't think it's an offensive message. I don't think anyone should be eating the ducks in a public park, but I guess there's protocols to go through in terms of approving signage and whatnot. So what we thought was a sensational story of the city indirectly acknowledging there is a duck problem and a goose problem here at Snyder Park. That is not the case. And, you know, it says something, too, that the city will not speak to most journalists. If we hadn't happened across this parks worker, we might have got the impression that this was completely legitimate. As you can see, it's professionally made. But I guess somebody had some extra money to do a prank or commit a hoax. And as you're seeing in real time, the sign is coming down. They put it in pretty tight there?
No, there's just a wasp nest in here.
Oh, jeez. Be careful.
Apiarist. I'm not too concerned with them.
Oh, I thank you, sir.
Wow. I will fix things if you vote me into office as woman who's currently in office. Trump, of course I'm angry at it. We got 21 million people that came into our country, invading our communities, invading our cities and our towns, and destroying our country. Oh my goodness. Why isn't the media talking about how there is adults being placed in Springfield, Ohio schools?
You're in Springfield. What are your concerns? What brings you out to City Hall today?
My concerns are security, mostly for the women in this town, the young girls. I've been accosted, I've been groped, I've been followed. I don't leave my house unless I'm armed and have my pit bull. And I couldn't bring them down here, but luckily I knew there was a bunch of people. The education system, it's terrible. And we've got adults going to school at the high school. There were fights the first day. There are illegals. They're from 19 to 23 years old going to our high school.
It's a little unusual. I don't think I've ever heard that before.
My 10-year-old granddaughter has a 16-year-old in her class.
Wow.
Yeah.
Does that raise safety concerns for you?
It raises many safety concerns for me. And like I said, all the women and...
Wow. You want your 10-year-old granddaughter going to school with a 16-year-old? That's two different age groups that don't really need to mix. Oh, nobody gives a shit what Taylor Swift thinks. Really, we don't. I don't blame him, man. I can't blame President Putin. I've never thought I'd hear I never thought I'd say this, but I can't. If you're gonna you're gonna start a proxy war with another country and give them billions of dollars, and I know he started it by moving in, and he could just move out, but now they're trying to send. Oh man. Why? Why are you provoking this guy? He's crazy anyways. He's a crazy old man. I would like Social Security to stop being. Look, I'm about to draw Social Security in 2 years, and I would like to see that the Social Security, the tax on my benefits. I don't want my benefits taxed. I don't want my Social Security and my retirement benefits taxed. I mean, I mean, I know you probably got to pay taxes on that money at some point, but
Who made this? Y'all gotta stop. Y'all play too much. Whoever made this, report to my office right now. Because I'm about to give you a raise. Oh, let me get up. How did I get up? Let me get off this floor.
That's funny.
Lord. Y'all got to stop this now. Okay? I am going to hurt myself from laughing. Y'all, whoever made this, I love you.
Oh. The FCC claims that Starlink is not capable of providing high-speed internet to thousands of people as the reason for revoking the $885 million award to the company. 2024 FCC claims that Starlink provides such a high-speed internet that the word monopoly should be tossed out there.
The people on the ground dealing with this think that it is happening, and I think that it's important for journalists to actually get on the ground and uncover this stuff for themselves when you have a lot of people saying, my pets are being abducted, or geese at the city pond are being abducted and slaughtered right in front of us. This is crazy stuff, and again, whether those exact rumors turn out to be mostly true, somewhat true, whatever the case may be, Caitlin, this town has been ravaged by 20,000 migrants coming in. Healthcare costs are up. Housing costs are up. Communicable diseases like HIV and TB have skyrocketed in this small Ohio town. This is what Kamala Harris's border policies have done. And I think it's interesting, Caitlin, that the media didn't care about the carnage wrought by these policies until we turned it into a meme about cats. And that speaks to the media's failure to care about what's going on in these communities. If we have to meme about it to get the media to care, we're going to keep on doing it because the media should care about what's going on.
I saw you say.
Ireland. Dublin, Ireland, maybe? Well, that's a lot of young men that you could start a war with in a country, you know? I want someone to look at me like Kennedy looks at Newsom. Coke tastes better when I was a kid. My girlfriend told me that women are better at multitasking than men, so I told her to sit down and shut up, and she couldn't do either. I'm sorry, that wasn't funny. Why am I laughing at that joke? Somebody hit him with a baseball bat. Why aren't you fighting for your own freedoms in your own country? Why didn't you stay behind? Are you too weak to defend yourselves? Are you too weak to fight against the tyranny in your own country? Uh, I don't understand.
Hoje no baile é lata demais, porra, que mulher gostosa, tem que...
Can't walk in there or nothing, it's all blocked off. That's all there is at the other end. Our sister's over there, this lady. She's not even that old, but it's just what they do makes them old, so she's gonna make contact with her. So, we're over here in San Bernardino at the alleys. And as you can see, you can't even get in there. Can't walk in there or nothing, it's all blocked off.
Can you please shut the fuck up? Can you please shut the fuck up? Can you please shut the fuck up?
Oh, that's too funny.
Can you please shut the fuck up?
Can you please shut the fuck up?
¿Me puedes traer otra horchata, por favor? Thank you.
It's a community outreach program. this man's setup at the Denver airport. He's in it for the long haul, ain't he? Yeah, I usually bring a small pillow and a blanket in my carry-on, just so I, can feel comfortable in the airports. Oh, there's my cup of coffee for the day. It is time to get some breakfast. Get my supplements in me. These are those supplements I've been taking. I've been telling you about. The Test Boost Max. Test Boost Max. Well, I appreciate anybody that came by and did your 10-minute workout with me. I told you I'd be on for a little while, but I'm getting hungry and I finished my coffee, and I think we're going to call it a day. So I want you all to do something for me. I want y'all to do something for me. Come back tomorrow. It's Sunday. I don't normally stream on a Sunday. But tomorrow, of course, we're going to come in and do. It's probably going to say the same thing. Just chatting daily chair workout, just chatting fitness, weight loss supplements, and more. So we're probably going to do that tomorrow morning. I don't know if I'll even be on for as long as I was today. It's Sunday. But I got up late. Hopefully, I can get to bed tonight and get some better sleep than I did last night. But you don't want to hear about my problems. I don't know why I couldn't sleep last night. I didn't have any. I had my one cup of coffee, and I didn't have any. I don't know. We went out to eat, but I had water at dinner. I didn't have any tea. We had a really nice dinner, and brought most of it home in a box because I was not that hungry. I'm trying to, control how much I eat. So, anyways, but I'll be back on tomorrow morning, probably 7:30, to do a 10-minute chair workout and do some just chatting and do a little bit of this. I don't know if I'll stay on as long. My wife's probably going to be off working tomorrow, so we'll have plenty of time. But that will be, that'll be like the end of the first week, 6 days of these workouts. Um, but thank you for coming by. Thank you for supporting the channel. Thank you for doing the workout. Thank you for keeping me accountable for my weight loss and my chair workouts. You guys are what's making me. I could have any excuse today not to come on, but I have made a commitment to this channel. I've made a commitment to my chat. I've made a commitment to you. I've made a commitment to me, and I've made a commitment to my wife. But this is how I make sure that you guys are keeping me honest about this. Whether you come by or not, I'm doing this. What do they say? Accountable. You guys are helping me stay accountable to myself, okay? And it takes a village. It takes a village to lose weight. It takes it takes people in your community. It takes people around you to help you lose weight and stay fit and encourage you and stuff like that. So I could I do this on my own? No, I've slipped off this so many times since 2019. I've gotten back to my bad ways, but we're going to do these 10-minute chair workouts every day for the next 85 days until I go to Thailand. And we're going to see how all this. We're going to have a video every time I do these. We're going to have 90 10-minute videos. So 90 minutes of videos, I guess we're going to have. And I'm going to crunch those down. I hope this all works. I hope this works towards my favor. I hope it works for you if you've come by and hung out for a while, if you've done the 10-minute chair workout, if you're just joining now and you want to hop in on Monday, or if you want to hop in tomorrow, or you want to get started Monday. It doesn't matter when you start, just start. It doesn't matter when you start, just start. It doesn't matter when you start, just start. It doesn't matter that I'm 5 days in. Come on and start. Start with me. Start with me tomorrow morning. Come by. You'll know when I go live. If you've hit the notification bell on YouTube, if you've hit the subscribe on YouTube, if you're a follower on Twitch, you do get a notification, I hope, when you get on. And if you don't, I apologize. We don't run a whole lot of ads here, but I do appreciate the subscriptions I've gotten. But I'm not going to spend all day on. We're just going to do this. We're just going to do this. I've got to snooze this ad. Hold on a second, because I'm about to go. We're going to snooze this ad. Snooze for 5 minutes. All right, let me come back to you guys here. I didn't want you to get an ad for my outro. So That's just who I am. This is my outro. Do something good for somebody else. Do something good for yourself, and never let the drunk guys get the chairs. And come back and join me. You gotta start to start, okay? You gotta start to finish. You can't finish nothing you don't start. So, well, that's really good. That's really good advice, but you can't. You can't finish nothing you don't start. And I've started. And I'm going to finish it. I'm going to see it to the end. You guys are keeping me accountable. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. We will see you tomorrow morning for a 10-minute chair workout and a little bit more coffee and conversation. And I hope you guys have a pleasant rest of your day, okay? All right. Y'all take care and have a great, great, great day. Happy Saturday, everybody.